All right, men of Israel, mighty. All right, now we're going to go ahead and blow the trumpet, blow the horn. All right, first man up, Kazak, step up, state your registry.
Sak Shapar, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasharala.
Kazak Shapar, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakatha.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakatha. Come on up.
La Shala.
La Yashala. All right, that's all. All right, now we're going to uncover the Torah. So we're going to place that on the right side, of course. Go ahead and grab it. Put it over your shoulder. And then just put this on. So like that, if you put that on. And also, let's see if we get some glue or something to fix that. All right, we're going to turn face towards the east. Where's the east in there? Do anybody got a compass? I got a compass right here. All right, that's the east right here. Now everybody saw it towards the east. We're going to start with the prayers, and then we're going to get into the rest of the procedure. All right? Whenever you're ready out.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemaya.
Shabbat Shemaya.
Kodash.
Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah. Malakuka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Ayah. Aisha. Maharataza. Kawa. Ayah. Bashamaya. Nathan. Nathan now. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalaka now. Kawawaf now. Kasalak now. Kawawak now. Wala'a. Tabaya'a now. Banasayawan. Abal. Hawashai now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha Wahata pa Salaka. Wahata pa ara. La'awalamyam.
Aman. All right, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahawah, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Barak Lanao.
YAHANNA.
Waha. Baya. Saparia. Barak. Rapa'ah. Magan. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Duwad Aman.
All right, so we said, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel, in the school. Bless, heal, shield, and protect. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
The prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Babakusha. Nathan Lanao. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazari. Hakak. Lahakliel. Hatama Allah. Lagarashan. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Duwad Aman.
In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. And the power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
YAHANNA.
Hahaya. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azariah. Ma'an. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayan. Wa'aratiza. Ayatan. Lamawat. Regalka. Yanawan. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Ayah. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makawra. Yashamar. Afnapasha. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'aka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'aika. Wa'ad. Awalam.
What he said in the English was, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Which made from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam. Al Damaya. Laka. Al Takarash. Wa Al Tashakwat. Al Kayahana. Al Awayabika. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Alamaka. Ya'irayamya. Sawada. Wayata. Ya'itazawa. Al. Tazapawanyaka. Amawa. Lakawa. Wanakakina. Magalia. Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'alu. Awada. Kaya. Nawa Aitazawa. Laba. Lakadwa. Ayaka. Baya. Yakaratwa. Ahaya. Adawan. Wa. Yashama. Allah. Yam. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. The ball. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalak. Palashat. Anyashabi. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Aman. Hayawa. Zarawat. Labanya Lawat. Salah. I.S.U.P.K. Kamadian. Kasaya. Sara'ah. Kayabin. Banakal. Kwayash. One. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan. Da'ara. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayatama. Nada. Ya. Mawa. Ka'ara. Wakaza'aba. Wakatazar. Mana'ah. Ka Nasayak.
Try it again.
Ka Nasayakamwa. Ashar.
Amarwa.
Nayarasha. Lanawa. Na'awa. Alahaya. Shayatama. Kagaldala. Kakwash. Lapandwa. Rawaka. Ka'ash. Daba'ara ya Ira. Wa. Kalahaba. Talahat. Arayam. Kan. Daradapma. Basa Arika. Wabasa. Wapatka. Tabahalam. Mala'ah. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Maya. Bakwashwa. Shamka. Yahaw. Yabashwa. Waya. Bahawa. Adya'ai. Waya. Kaparwa. Maya. Abadwa. Waya. Da'airu. Kaya. Ata. Shamka. Yahaw. Labatka. Ayawan. Al-Kaha. Arataza.
Or no sweat. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. And they have said, come and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent that they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, the Baal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. The Shur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as Zabak, and as Almunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, in trouble forevermore. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over the earth. All right, that was it. All right, Sar. You can go ahead and put that down. And then bring that mic back over. Lay it down. Pull it forward. There you go. All right, got it. All right, YAHANNA, you mean to sit. Are we going into chapter 8, Genesis? So the brother, the dynamic of this, the brother's going to read it in the Hebrew, then he's going to read it in the English, and then we're going to go over the scripture, and then call up the next brothers to speak, to read. So go ahead and get that. You can start whenever you're ready.
So, Genesis chapter 8.
Genesis chapter 8.
Ball. Ha'af. Ha'aya. Nathah. Nath. Na'ath. Ball. Haba'a Maha. Ashar. Ahan. Athan. It's like it. Batha. Batha Ba'a. Naya'a Bar. Allah Ha'ayin. Rawath, Rakah, Rawak, Isle, Ha'aratazah, Wa'ashabarya, Baha, Wa'yashabar, Wa. Hamayam. Wayasa. Wayasabara. Wa. Ma'ai. Yanath. Taha. Wam. Wa'a Rabbath Bath. Washa Mayam. Waya Bala. Haga Shem. Maka. Hasha Mayam. Waya Shabaya. Hama Yam. Ma'il. Ha'arataza. Hala Waka. Washa Wab. Waya Kasa Raya. Rawa. Hama Yam. Hamayim. Makwa Tazaha. Kama Yam. Wama Af. Yawam. Waf Naka. Hatha Baha. Baka Dash. Hasha Baya Aya. Basha Ba'a Baha. Ashar. Yawam. Lakadash. Isle. Wa'arya. Hi Arya. Harya. Arya. Arara. Arara. Ararata. Ararat. Waham Yam. Haya Wa. Hala Waka. Hala Wakaf. Waka Sawar. Ada. Hakadasha. I.S.U.P.K. Ya Raya. I.S.U.P.K. Ya Raya. Baya Kada.
What verse you on?
Right before verse 7.
You at verse 7 right now?
End of verse 7. Yes,
Okay, Most High Christ.
sir. I'm sorry. Verse 5. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So you on verse 5?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Laka Dasha. Nara Wa. Ra'asha Ya. Haha Yam. Verse 6. Naya Haya. Makwa Taza. Ara Ba I Hayam. Yawam. Waya Pa Thaka Naka Off Kala Wa Wan Atha Baha Ashar Ashar. I'm sorry. Salakia. I-Shah. Shalaka. Af. Haya Hararab. Waya Taza'a. Yataza Waya. Washa Wab. Ada. Yaba Shaf. Hama Yam. Ma'il. Ha'a Rataza. Waya Shalaka. Af. Haya Wana Ha. Haya the wa. Lara Wath. Hakwa La Ha.
That's verse 8.
It's verse 8. All right, you in verse 8. So now go to the
Verse
English.
8.
No, you want to do 7.
I was in verse 8.
Okay,
You're supposed to stop at
It's supposed to
Stop at
verse
verse 8.
7. No, at verse 7 is where you're supposed to stop.
Right.
So you need to go to the English now. You're in verse 8, but you shouldn't have been in verse 8.
Okay,
Okay, no sweat. Just go ahead and get. No, in King James.
Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. And God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. Verse 2. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. Verse 3. And the waters returned from off the earth continually, and after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. Verse 4. And the ark rested in the 7th month on the 7th day of the month upon the mountains of Ararat. And verse 5. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. Verse 6. And it came to pass at the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the windows of the ark which he had made. Verse 7. And sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth.
Okay. All right, back from the top. So basically what we're going into right now is after the flood. This is post-flood now. This is where Noah and of course and his family are now on Mount Ararat, right? And so the Lord is now returning back to this whole entire ordeal, and he's getting ready to calm the earth basically, so that Noah and his family and the animals that are on this boat can now go and live on the land. All right, so back from the top in the English.
Yes.
You want to break it down?
Yes, sir. Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. And God remembered Noah and every living thing, all the cattle that was with him in the ark.
So the Lord turned his attention back to Noah, and his attention back to this everything that Noah had did. You understand, the ark, the animals, the whole ordeal. He turned his attention back to it. All right, read.
And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged.
What does it mean that the waters are swayed? Go ahead.
I can only guess without looking up the word assuaged. They went to the side. They pushed down some.
Keep reading in that scripture, that same verse.
The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from the heaven were restrained.
So now basically everything is calming down, because you got to imagine a flood. When it's flooding, it's a lot of chaos going on, right? So now, but everything is starting to slow down. Everything is starting to, is becoming less chaotic now. You know what I'm saying? The water is slowing down. It's not raging, and just imagine in a flood time, typhoons, large tidal waves and all of that kind of stuff. Just imagine, the wind just blowing, and it's just a lot of chaos going on. And then the Lord is now causing these things to slow down. All right, keep reading.
Yes. Verse 3. And the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated.
All right, meaning that the waters is now calm. All right, now the water's not calm. It's going in it's going on the land and off the land, kind of like how like a tsunami. You understand? This water is going in on the land, off the land, and it's just all. I mean, it's the earth is flooded in chaos, but now the Lord is slowing it down. The Lord is calming it. All right, keep reading.
Verse 4. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 7th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat.
All right, keep reading.
Verse 5. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, the tops of the mountains seen.
All right, so now the water is starting to go down. You understand? The water is starting to go down. The Lord is allowing the water. The earth is going back to being normal again, wherein it was flood waters over the entire earth. The Lord is now bringing the waters back down. All right, keep going.
Verse 6. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made.
So the Lord, so now Noah is going to look out through this window, because he wants to see if the conditions are correct, or if the conditions is right to be able to go out. You know what I'm saying? To be able to take his family, to be able to take everybody out of this ship. You understand? Read.
Verse 7. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth.
All right. When we go into the later verses, we're going to understand why. But do anybody want to give a guess why Noah sent a raven out? Go ahead.
To search for the land.
Okay.
See if land was around. The raven's going to find it.
That's actually a good educated guess on it, and that's exactly what he was doing. But we're gonna get into that to the next verses. Amadium. All right. Aisha. State your registry.
Asha Ya'ala, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yashala.
Asha Ya'ala, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. All right. Step down. You step up. All right, Yeshabi. Your Hebrew good or you still? No sweat. We're going to do it in English. No sweat. The next 7 verses. So 8 through
16.
Yeah.
Genesis 8:8. Also, he set forth a dove from him.
We're going to go to 14.
Verse 8. Also, he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot. And she returned unto him into the ark from the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet other 7 days. Again he set forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf. Was that plucked? Yeah, that's plucked. Plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and set forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. 13. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. And God spake unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, thy sons' wives with thee.
All right, from the top.
Genesis 8:8. Also he set forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground.
Okay, so the Lord sent out a dove, right? And he sent out a dove because, think about why he sent out a bird to go and check out on the earth. Because what is the bird going to do? What is a dove or a raven going to do if you send it out? What was the spirit of why would he do that? Why did he do it? Can anybody answer that? Go ahead, Sean.
The bird, the fowls of the air, was gonna build a nest out of some type of land out there. So they wanted to see if it returned, right? Salaki. That was the only resting place. It was the ark.
Right, you on it. You on it. Anybody else want to go ahead and give it a try? Go ahead, Natazah.
Because if the birds came back, then everything's still flooded.
Right, because where the hell is the bird gonna go besides fly in the air? What is he gonna eat? Because the birds, they eat off of the trees, right? So if you send a bird out and the bird is consistently coming back to the ark, then the ark is apparently the only damn place that he can get some food, right? Because there's still flood waters out there. It's still not the right predicament or the right conditions for it to be at. And this is what let Noah know that it's not time yet. You know what I'm saying? So he was very wise and smart in that situation by sending out that raven and the dove. All right, keep reading.
But the dove found no rest
The dove found no what?
rest.
Right? Meaning he couldn't. There was no place for him to put his feet. There was no place for him to land and to eat off the trees. There's no place. So what did he do naturally? He came back to the ark. Keep going.
No rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were on a face, on the face of the whole earth.
Right, meaning that this bird probably flew miles and miles and miles, and had nothing to. I mean, couldn't do anything. There was nothing to do because it's just waters. They're just full of water. There was no trees to eat off of, no berries to eat, whatever birds eat, off the trees, worms or whatever. It was nothing there because it was just water.
So like,
Go ahead, Art.
and birds can travel hundreds of miles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they migrate south for the winter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So these birds could have covered hundreds of miles,
Mhm.
found nothing. You know what I mean? Turned right back around and flew them hundreds of miles.
Mm-hmm. And then that was just a clear indicator to Noah, you know what I'm saying, that it's not it's not the good condition. It's not a good condition right now. Go ahead.
Then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her in unto him
So he brought the dove back into the ark. All right, read.
into the ark, and he stayed yet another 7 days, and again he set forth the dove out of the ark.
So he waited 7 days and then he sent the dove out once again. Go ahead.
And the dove came into him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was a olive leaf plucked off.
All right, so he sends the dove out this time after 7 days. The dove goes out. The dove come back with a olive what? A olive
Plucked off.
A olive plucked off. And it's now. Where do you get olives from? Where do you get an olive from? Off of trees, right? Off of an olive tree, right? So what did that indicate?
That,
Go ahead.
that the waters on the ground would dry at least the height of that olive tree.
Right, damn right. That's exactly what it's saying. So basically now the water is low enough where the trees are starting to come. Just like how you can see the mountain peaks, now you can see trees. And so now there is something for the birds to eat. So now the dove goes out, gets on one of the peak of them trees, get an olive off the tree and come back, to the ark. Because still the conditions is just not good enough for the bird to stay out, for the dove to stay out. You know what I'm saying? Which indicates to Noah what? That the conditions is still not good enough for him and his family, and of course all of the animals that the Lord commanded him to put on the ark. You understand, to be out in that condition. Go ahead, keep reading.
So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth, and he stayed yet another 7 days, and set forth the dove, which returned not again unto him anymore.
All right. So now, this time he waited another 7 days, right? He sends the dove out again. The dove done come back. What does that indicate to Noah? Go ahead.
Seems like Earth is 12.
It's 12 now. It's ready. Because that dove is somewhere chilling. Got a nest. Probably done started a whole damn family and everything. That dove chilling. That dove is eating good now because it's life out there. It's the water is down. Go ahead.
And it came to pass in the 600th of the year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry.
You understand? Noah had excellent amount of faith, man. The Lord commanded him to build that ark because the Lord was going to flood the earth because it was wicked as hell. And because he waited on the Lord and he had faith, and he did what the Lord told him to do, the Lord made it to where now, you know what I'm saying, he made it through all of that flood, he made it safe. You know what I'm saying? And he's alive. And his family and everybody who came with it, they're alive. And now they get to see this. They waited in that flood, and now they get to see the earth back in its normalcy. And they didn't have to die like everybody else did because he was obedient. They were all obedient. They didn't have to die like everybody else did, man, because they was obedient to the Most High. All right, keep reading. Or was that it?
Verse 14.
Okay, verse 14. Go ahead.
And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month was the earth dried.
Right, the earth was dry, meaning now there is no more flood. The waters are normal, you know what I'm saying? The land is there, you can see it, you can go out there and walk on it, you can go and get stuff off of it, you know what I'm saying? It is ready, all right? Amadi. All right, Sharp, come up, state your registry.
Sharp Bun Yahweh, Bun Yashrala.
Sharp Bun Yahweh, Bun Yahweh.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Brakatham.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You step out first, and you come up. All right, you shot me. All right. Start on 15.
15.
I think you're gonna actually end that chapter.
Come on. Waya Debar, Alahayim, Al, Nach, La Amra, verse 16. Taza'a, Mana, Hataba'a, Atah, Wa'ashatan, Wabanayan, it's like Wanasha, Yana. Oh, is that a K? Benayaka. Benayak, Salaki. A little rusty. Atat. That's a K. Ataka. Kal. Hakaya. Ashor. Ataka. Makal. Bashar. Ba'awapa. Wababaham Maha. Wabakal. Haramash. Allah. Ha'aratiza. Hawatiza'a. Hayatiza. Atak. Washar Tizawa. Ba'a Ratiza. Wapara. Rababara. Allah. Ha'aratiza. Verse 18. Wayatiza'a. Knock. It's like knock. Wabanan. It's like Wabanawa. Wabanayawa. It's like Wabanayawa. Wa'a Sitawa. Wanashaya. Banayawa. Atawa. Verse 19. Kal. Halkaliah, Kal, Haramash, Wakala, Ha'awapa. Let me put that together. Ha'awap. Right. Kal. Rawamash. Allah. Ratazah. Lama Shapa Kata Yaham. Put that together. Lama Shapak Yaham. Wataza Awa. Mana. Hata Baha. Verse 20. Wayaban, Nak, Mazabak, Lawahawa, Wayakwak, Makal, Habaha Maha, Hataha Waraha, Wama Kala, Hataza Wapa, Hatahara, Waya'al, Allah, Bamazamak, verse 21. Wayarak, Yahweh, Atah, Rayak, Hanaya Kaka, Waya'a Mara, Yahweh, Al, Labawa, La'a, Asapa, Laqua Lala, Iwada, Ata, Ha'a, Dama, Ba'awara, Ha'adam, Kaya, Yatazara, Laba, Ha'adam, Ra'a, Mana'a, Rayawa, Wala'a, Asapa, Awada, Lahakawath, Ata, Kala, Kaya, Ka'a, Shara, Ashayata, Ashayataya, verse 22. Ada, Kala, Yamaya, Ratazah, Zara'a, Wapa Tazah, Waira, Wakwa, Salaki. Wakwataza, Wara. Wakwara. Wakam. Wakwa Yatza. Waka Rapa. Wayawam. Walaya La'a. Washab Tawa. And it's in the verse, start verse 9, sir.
Go to was that the last verse?
Khan, that was
Verse 22, right?
Khan, that was the end of verse 22.
Okay, go ahead and go to the English.
Come on, Khan. It was on chapter 8, bro. Started on.
So now
This is right here. Come on, come. The book of Genesis, chapter 8, verse 15. And God spake unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons wives, with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply upon the earth. Verse 18. And Noah went forth, and his sons, and his wives, and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, every fowl, and whatsoever creepeth upon the earth after their kinds, went from the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast, and every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelt a sweet savor, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more by man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living, as I have done. While the earth remaineth seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease.
All right, from the top.
Come. The book of Genesis, chapter 8, verse 15. And God spake unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark.
So now it's ready, all right? The earth is calm, you know what I'm saying? Noah did his few tests to see if the earth was ready, and now the Lord is commanding Noah to go ahead and go out of the ark, man. Go ahead and read. Real simple and self-explanatory. Go ahead.
Come. Thou and thy wife, and thy sons, and thy sons' wives, with thee. Bring forth with every living thing is with thee, of all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply upon the earth.
Right, so now everybody get off the ark, basically. Go ahead and get off the ark. Go ahead and get it going, man. Go populate the earth. Let the animals get off and go repopulate. You understand? Go ahead and get that. You know, this is what the Lord is commanding Noah to do and his family and all of the animals, man. Is to go ahead and get off the ark because the conditions are safe. It's good to go. All right, read.
Come. And Noah went forth, and his sons and his wife, and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, and every fowl, and whatsoever creepeth upon the earth, after their kinds, went forth out of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took every clean beast, and of every clean fowl, offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more of man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living, as I have done. while the earth remaineth seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease.
As far as verse 21 and 22, I'm not really strong on that breakdown, so just remind me next week to go back to that, and I'll break down that as good as I can. I'll get the breakdown for it, and I'll break it down for you. So just make sure you put a star by that in your notes. All right? All right, Amadium. All right, Aisha again. We'll probably make this the last one for time's sakes. We're going to go right on to chapter 9. All right, go ahead, state your registry.
Shayala, Ban Yahawda, Ban Yashala.
Ashayala, Ban Yahawda, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Brakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Brakatah.
All right. So like I meant to call you a Kazak, but it's all right, no sweat. We already got him live. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go into chapter 9. We're gonna finish it up. We're gonna do the first 7 verses of chapter 9, finish it up, and close it out so we can head up to Charlotte.
Genesis 9 and 1. And God blessed Noah, his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fish of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herbs have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require at the hand of every beast, will I require it, and at the hand of every man, at the hand of every man's brother, will I require the life of man. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God made he man. And you, be ye fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein.
All right, from the top.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Genesis 9 verse 1. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth.
Okay, so then just like we said in the last breakdown, that's what the Lord commanded them to do, to go and replenish the earth. And some people think that means to like at some point in time there was nothing, period, on the earth. But it just goes back to Genesis where it talks about the same thing. But he's just saying to go and be fruitful. You know what I'm saying? And build the earth back, and repopulate the earth. Go ahead.
And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth.
Right. Go ahead.
And upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth.
Why? Because we have dominion over all the animals and all the creatures on the earth. The Lord said they're gonna fear us. All things are gonna fear us. Go ahead.
And upon all the fishes of the sea, into your hand are they delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you.
Right.
Even as green herbs, I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your life will I require at the hand of every beast. Will I require it. And at the hand of every man, at the hand of every man's brother, will I require the life of man. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God made he man, and you be ye fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein.
All right, so that's very self-explanatory, but you can see before Moses even came on the scene that the Lord was already giving them commandments. He's already telling them what could happen to you, or telling them the law, basically what happens to you if you shed another man's blood. The Lord already was introducing, or already that just proves that the laws that was already established way before Moses brought the laws and before Christ came back on this earth to teach the laws. You understand? So that's a real self-explanatory scripture and chapter. We're gonna go ahead and Amadio. All right. One. Yep. I'm trying to get you messed up. I think I poured Kazat like damn near half a cup. It seems like it's a lot here. All right.
YAHANNA.
All right. Okay, you gonna blow the horn? All right, men of Israel, gird up your loins. We're gonna salute the Torah. So you're gonna grab the Torah. All right, that's me. Y.A.H.U.P.K. So where's that priest?
YAHANNA.
All right, then you're gonna stand out here, and all the rest of the men are gonna come up and salute the Torah.
YAHANNA.
How about Shem Yahshua Brakiyah?
One side press. Then you come back on up. All right, we're going to hit the horn again. The horn. All right, so on towards the east. The east is this way. We're going to go into the prayers. Whenever you're ready, brother.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. I.S.U.P.K. Yahweh. Malakuka. Ratazaka. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'aratiza. Ayah. Bashamayam. Nathalanaw. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalaklanau. Kawabwaknau. Kasalaknau. Kawabwakyanaw. Wala'a. Tabaya'anaw. Banasayawan. Abal. Hawashaynaw. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapa'ara. La'aiwalamyam.
Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Baba Kusha. Nathalanaw. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Kal Makala'a. Wakal Malawa. Hakak. Latahar.
Azariah,
Haka,
Haka,
Lahakoyam,
Lahakwe,
Hamathiam,
Hamathi,
Haka,
Haka,
Al-Rakawa,
Al-Rakawa,
Hatama'ala,
Hatama'ala,
Lagarishan,
Hagarashan,
Bahashim Yahushua,
Bahashim Yahushua,
Tawada Aman.
Tawaran. In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh.
please give us the power,
Please give us power.
the power to heal,
The power to heal.
all manner of sickness,
All manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease,
And all manner of disease.
the power to cleanse the lepers,
Power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to raise the dead,
The power to raise the dead.
the power against unclean spirits,
Power against unclean spirits.
to cast them out,
Cast them out.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Barak Lanau,
Barak Lanau,
Wayasha'al,
YAHANNA,
Wahab,
Wahab,
Bayah,
Bayah,
Saparian,
Saparian,
Barak,
Barak,
Rapah,
Rapah,
Magun,
Magun,
Magun, Bahashim Yahushua,
Bahashim Yahushua,
Tawada Aman.
Tawaran. What we said is Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh.
bless us in Israel,
Bless us in Israel.
and the school,
In the school.
bless Hill, shield, and protect,
Bless Hill, shield, and
in the name of
protect.
Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you. So be it.
Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ah,
Ah,
Ahaya,
Ahari,
Ma'ayan,
Mahayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Azariah,
Azariah,
Isaiah,
Azariah,
Ma'an,
Ma'an,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayam,
Shemayam,
Wa'aratiza,
Wa'aratiza,
Ayatan,
Ayatan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Ayanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Ana,
Ana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamah,
Shawamah,
Yasha'al,
Yasha'al,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazar,
Tazar,
Ayah,
Ayah,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Bala, Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makara,
Makara,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Avna Pashta,
Avna
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'aka,
Taza'aka,
Wapa Wa'aka,
Wa'aka,
Ma'aika,
Ma'aika,
Wa'ad,
Wa'ad,
Awalam.
Awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills,
unto the hills,
from whence cometh my help.
from whence cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allah Hayam,
Allah Hayam,
Al, Damaya,
Damaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Al Takarash,
Al-Tarash,
Wa Al Tashakwat,
Wa'al-Tashakwash,
Al, Kayahanna,
Kayahanna,
Awayabyaka,
Ayawadika,
Yahama,
Yahweh,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Amaka,
Al-Amdika,
Ya'arayam, Ya'arayamwa,
Yaharayamwa,
Sawadat,
Sawadah,
Wayata,
Wayatah,
Ya'aitazawa,
Ya'atazala,
Al, Tazapawanyaka,
Tazawanyaka,
Amawa,
Amara,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakadam,
Wayakakela,
Wagaya, Wala'a, Yazakor, Sham Yasha'al, Awada, Kaya, Nawa Aitizawa, Laba, Yakagwa, Ayaka, Baya, Yakarakwa, Ahaya, Adawan, Wa, Yashama, Allah, Yam, Mawa'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amala, Palasha, Am-Yashabi, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Amma, Ayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laha, Kamadi, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabli, Banakar, Kwayash, One, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ara, Hayawa, Dama, La'adama, Sayatama, Nada, Ya, Mawa, Ka'ara, Wakaza Abba, Wakaza Ba, Wakataza, Mana'at, Ka, Nasa Yakamwa, Asha, Amawa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Allah, Shayatama, Kagagala, Kagwash, Lapanja, Rabaka, Ka'ash, Taba'ara, Wa, Kalahabat, Talahat, Hariyah, Kan, Taradakma, Basa Arika, Wabasa, Wapat, Tabahala, Mala'a, Panyaham, Walawan, Waya, Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Waya, Bahawa, Aya'a, Waya, Kapara, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Da'aywa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawah, Labatka, Ayawa, Al-Kaha, Arataza.
All right, in English. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thy
enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate
have
thee.
lifted up thy head.
Have lifted up thy head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come and let us cut them off.
Come and let us cut them
From
off.
being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
There be no more remembrance.
There be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Israelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
The Baal.
The Baal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Also is joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kisan.
At the brook of Kisan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zaeb.
And like Zaeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Sabbath,
and as Almuna,
and as Amun,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
the houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the
as
wind,
the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth the
and
wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame setteth the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them
So persecute
with thy
them
tempests,
with thy
and
tempest,
make them afraid
make them
with
afraid
thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou's name
that thou's name
alone
alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right? That it? Last one? All right, Sar. All right, we're going to do a salute to the men of Israel. There's no sisters in here. Amadium. Salagia. Amadium Shabbat. Amadium. Barak. All right, class is dismissed. Salagia, is there anybody that want to get oil before we leave?
COMCAST. Salah.
Most High Christ. Do you have we have the prayer over here? We have that prayer? Oh, you got it? Okay, no sweat.
Yeah, we ain't got enough preacher, dude. You should be able to do it.
Come, yeah, we can do it with, come too.
You just do it first.
God, if you don't mind reading the prayer.
You gotta turn it upside down. Alright, so we're gonna do it first. No, we're gonna do it first. Kind of order. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yabaraki Yahweh.
Wayashamarka.
Wayashamarka.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanka.
Yasha'ai Yahweh.
Yasha'ai Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Magun.
Not to Zagabar.
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 Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wada Aman.
Baraman.
In English, it was Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless, heal, shield, protect. True sure. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yabaraki Yahweh.
Wayashamarka.
Wayashamarka.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanka.
Yasha'ai Yahweh.
Yasha'ai.
Pan Yahweh.
Pan Yahweh.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Magun.
Shaw.
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 Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wada Aman.
Wada Aman.
Again, Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh will lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless, heal, shield, protect.
All right, most high Christ. All right. All right, Aggie, let's get it.
Hey, Shaw, yeah, put the money on the table.
You already got the strings
I
left
don't
there.
know if somebody moved.
I got that off. Where's the
Oh,
strings?
you might turn it off right now. Salami.